So you are God's masterpiece. You are his handiwork. God doesn't make rubbish. You are his masterpiece. You are made in his image. And being his masterpiece, it doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. It just means that he has created you and he adores you, and you shine. So I heard him talk to me as soon as I woke up this morning, and I'm getting on, I've got the wet hair, and some of you might notice that I've got a little bandage on my nose. And he's like, I want you to get on live. I want people to see that you don't have to be perfect to step into what it is that you are called to do. You just need to take the next step. Just take the next step. Do the next thing that he's asking you to do. Whatever that might be, it's not about perfection. It's about trusting in the one who loves you and stepping into what it is that he is asking you to do. We are his beloved children, and we are created and adored by him, placed into a framework. So if we go to, where is it? Ephesians 2:10, and I'll read it. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. We've all heard this whole idea of we are his masterpiece, right? But do you really believe it? That's the big challenge. Do you really believe it? He doesn't make rubbish. He created the stars. He created the earth. He created the galaxies. He has done such a beautiful, marvelous job of creating extreme beauty everywhere that he goes. We are his masterpiece. And a masterpiece is not something you think about, Picasso, or I'm thinking of Debussy, who's actually a composer. You think of Picasso, you think of Degas, all of these beautiful artists. You don't take their masterpieces and just hide them away in a dusty attic and not care for them. No, you pop them into a frame and you put them upon the wall so that others can enjoy them. And this is what I think God is asking his body to start to believe. You are his handiwork. You are a masterpiece, and you do not need to be perfect to show up, as I am literally prophetically showing you. As a prophetic intercessor, often I live out these words. He's saying, get out there, show them. You can actually have a supposed flaw or something that needs to heal in you right in the middle of your face, and yet you can still step out and do what it is that you're called to do. Did I want to come on here with my little bandage on my nose? No. He said, please do it. So as I woke up this morning, I literally heard, tell them they are my masterpiece. They don't need to be perfect, but that he has also placed you into a frame. There is a frame in which you exist, a framework into which you have been called to just shine and be who it is that you are. That framework is literally a place or a sphere where you can be yourself, shine, and get about what he has created you to do. We all have a purpose. We all have a place. It says it in Ephesians 3:10-11. His intent was that now, through the church, through us, through the ecclesia, the manifold wisdom, manifold, multi-varied, multi-variegated, multicolored, the manifold wisdom of God should be made known to the rulers and authorities in the heavenly realms, according to his eternal purpose that he accomplished in Jesus Christ our Lord. I think that it's just so important to understand that he delights in you and he wants to put you on display. He wants you to just go ahead and shine and be who it is that you've been called to be, and step into the fullness of what it is that he has created you to do. Does that mean that you step into full-time ministry? No. No, it doesn't. Not all of us are called to do that. That's not where we necessarily shine. It might be that you're a lawyer, which is what I used to be. It might be that you're a bricklayer. We need more of those, actually, that shines with your brickwork. Or it might be that you're a violin player, or you're a nurse, or you're a hairdresser. You know, people with curly hair need good hairdressers that know how to cut hair well. And through their gifting that God has given them, they shine his goodness and his glory. We need beautiful, amazing chefs that love God as well, that can create beautiful masterpieces with their cooking. We need mums and dads, or moms as you Americans would say, and dads to show up and to just parent and shine in that space. Andrew and I have had people who saw us on holiday years ago. I was pregnant with Matthew, so it was a long time ago, and Rebecca was about 3 years old on holiday, and we bumped into them in a local Melbourne suburb after the week after we had been on this holiday far north Queensland, and they came up to us and they said, "You don't know us, but we saw you on holiday a week ago." They said, "We were just you just shine. There's something about you." This is before I even understood it. And I can remember saying to Andrew, "Wow, that's so weird. People are watching us." And he's like, "Yeah, that is so weird." I now understand that God, even being a parent, they watched how we were parenting and communicating with each other. And they said, "It's just so beautiful. Like we loved watching you as a family." And I'm like, wow. And we've had that happen over and over again. People come up to us in restaurants. "Oh, we just loved watching your family interact." I mean, just being a family will resonate and shine and show God's masterpiece. Does it mean that we're perfect? No. We all have, bandages, things that need to heal. Right in the middle, people can see my flaws right in the middle of my face. Here it is, but the whole world to see. But it's like we are a work in action, and simultaneously we are a masterpiece. So he's calling you. He's saying, "Come, shine, be my beloved daughter, be my beloved son. Know how much I love you." And just allow yourself to be loved on. And then through you, I will shine my goodness. You will be a glory to behold. And the powers and principalities that be, it will be a message to them. This is how his goodness, the knowledge of his goodness, the knowledge of his glory will cover the earth the way that the waters cover the sea, is as we step into the understanding that we are so well loved. We really are, even with all of our imperfections. Yeah, Andrew didn't throw me out of the house because I had a bandage on my nose after seeing a surgeon yesterday. He said, "No, how are you feeling? Come here, have a hug. Are you okay?" And he nurtured me and he cared for me. So, I mean, so too, our beautiful Jesus will do the same for you. It's a time for us to understand that in all of the manifold wisdom, all of the manifold glory, we just need to step into what it is that we are called to do. I have a beautiful friend who's on at the moment in Instagram, and he makes amazing kitchens, and we love him. He's this beautiful, gentle soul that we adore. He doesn't realize how wonderful, and he was part of our life when we were in our 20s, and he was a sign and a wonder to us. And he and his wife really spoke to God's goodness and what a beautiful couple and a beautiful life well lived in the love of Jesus could be like as brand new Christians. And I can remember looking at them and thinking, wow, they're just amazing. We are a witness to the world. We are a witness to one another. We just got to get with the program. Rest in the knowledge that God adores you. Rest in the knowledge that you're okay, even with all of your lumps and bumps and things that you've got to get fixed and removed. Just let him deal with it. He'll take his beautiful, kind, gentle scalpel, and he'll just address it, and you won't even know that things are just falling away from you. And all of a sudden you'll look around and you go, my gosh, life is just, it's not any easier. It's just there's more joy, there's more peace, there's more faith, there's more a sense of victory, kindness. I don't know. It's just such a beautiful journey. It's an adventure. It's not a job description, as he told me last week or the week before. So come along and learn how to just be you, be fully you, discover your sphere of influence, discover your framework. Come join me in Prophetic Mastery. We're closing the doors on the 25th. So I'm jumping on. I'm not only jumping on and telling you about what God told me when I first woke up, but I'm jumping on and saying, come join me. Like, come join me every week. We're going to be discussing, encouraging, beautiful online community. Online communities is what's happening. We're finding one another. The tribes are gathering. And I think that's fun. We don't want to be completely tribal. We want to be able to cross-pollinate. We want to encourage and honor one another. But then we also need to find our people. So come and join me. I'd love for you to join me. We're full of joy, we're full of love, we're full of peace, but we're also very serious about what it is that we're doing. So, weekly, 2 hours a week, fantastic community. One of them actually just posted a revelation that she got, and it's just beautiful. And she's posted it as a blog, and she's saying, come and have a look, come and have a read what my beautiful God has done. Anyway, I've got to head off for an appointment in a minute, but I wanted to jump on in all of my imperfection and say, join us. You are God's masterpiece. God doesn't make rubbish. You are made in his image, and there are aspects of you, there are facets of you that you are a facet of him, I should say. I can remember him showing me like a diamond, and we're all different facets. We all look different, but we all resonate with his glory. So just go ahead and shine. Be you. Step into the fullness of what you're called to do, into the sphere or the place of influence that you've been called to go, whether it's business or, whatever, and shine. We were designed to reflect God's beauty into the world. So let's do it together. Anyway, we'll catch you soon. I hope that was encouraging for you. Me jumping on. Please let me know. Please make a comment and let me know, because just like anyone else, I need encouragement. So especially when I'm turning up with a bandage on the end of my nose. So, planning to go live tomorrow. I'll have another bandage. I'll have the same bandage on my nose. And pop your name in if you ever want a prophetic word of encouragement. And if I have time, I will stop and I will do it. Only on the lives. Hey, Peter, I love you. Encouraging, yes. I'm glad. You know who I was talking about when I was talking about that beautiful person. So I see you. I love you, Peter. And I see you and I love you. Whoever it is that you might be watching at the moment, know that you are God's masterpiece. All right. Well, lots of love. We'll catch you soon. Bye for now.